The Nation of Podcation Daily Podcast. I'm O'Shea. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Former Source CEO BENZINO goes off on Jim Jones, goes off on social media, goes off on all these clout chasers out there. Now, as you all know, that's been the subject of controversy over the last 2 weeks, talking about Nas versus Jim Jones. Jim Jones has been trolling all over the internet, saying he's more relevant than Nas. The kids don't know who Nas is, saying that he's more influential than Nas, saying that he's the one that brought Nas's name back to relevancy, and Nas hasn't been relevant since Jay-Z versus Nas back in 2001. That's crazy work to say. Nas is one of the greatest of all time, especially we talking storytelling, lyrics. Some of Nas' beat selection is a little off to me, if we just gonna keep it real. I know a lot of folks been, talking bad about the Carter 6, like they don't like the beat selection. So I feel that same way about Nas. I feel that same way about Jay-Z on some of their later stuff. Just like with Wayne, folks don't really like the beat selection. I wasn't really a big fan of a lot of those songs on the King's Disease. But as far as the beat selection, the lyrics were there. It's the beats that, I just couldn't really rock with. Now, fast forward, we got Jim Jones talking about Nas, talking about the relevancy thing and stuff like that. BENZINO goes off saying that folks are stupid MFers. It just goes off. Let's take a look at this clip from BENZINO as he spazzes out. Let's tune in.
Enough. Like, enough is enough. Don't y'all see what the y'all doing? Like, y'all really don't get it, huh? Y'all really don't understand how much this internet shit is us up as a people. Y'all really playing like, and this is to the adults, right? Or the ones who think they adults. How the are y'all allowing this, man? Like, the internet, right? Social media, right? I've watched it progressively ruin the out of our culture. I've watched it allow people now to disrespect the out of people and calling it trolling. I've watched it, a person just post a picture of something and then all of a sudden a bunch of people come on there and clown and disrespect them. It happens to me on a regular. Like, what the done happened to society? What happened to our culture? Y'all don't see what yo, man, y'all really don't see what y'all are doing? Don't, like, never mind the culture's being ruined with people like going at each other. It's a device, it's a tool being used just to disrespect one another. And now what the era that we're going into now, all the sucker shit that people say to each other, all the disrespect, you're gonna start seeing people's faces get blown off because of it now. See, at first, people were going for it, but now you're going to start seeing one by one people's faces getting blown off because of some disrespectful shit that somebody said to one another. But this is what I want to talk to y'all about. Because, yeah, it's done ruined our culture. It's ruined the fabric of the people of who we are as black people. Like, what the have we done to ourselves and nobody's saying nothing about it? Y'all really like this shit? And now, right, hip-hop, let's go to hip-hop. This Jim Jones and Nas thing, right? I'm just gonna use this as an example, but y'all are taking part in like really ruining the legacy of this man. This man has a whole legacy. This Jim Jones Nas shit wasn't even a debate. Okay, it gets cute at first, but it's getting out of control. It's getting way too disrespectful, and it's gonna cause irreparable damage to the culture. And let me tell you why. Nas is a legend. Nas put in work. Nas's lyrics and what he stood for, whether it was from the streets or diving into the music that his father, who was his father, was a part of jazz, black culture, to doing stuff with the Marleys, to just basically looking at what he went through and trying to get our people together. And y'all want to ruin that? Look, no disrespect to Jim, but Jim's not even close. The shit Jim says doesn't even make sense compared to what Nas has done for our culture. Hip-hop, don't you stupid know, you dumb, idiotic, want to be entertained. Look, first of all, right? Hold up, man. Don't you understand that the natural balance of thing is that, let me calm down for a second. You have people with talent. You have people in our culture who have special abilities to entertain the rest.
All right, nation, there you have it. Benzino going off. Now, Benzino does got some points in there. I know Benzino spazzes out and crashes out on the internet, and folks be calling him crazy and saying that he's lost his mind and stuff like that. But at the same time, in this interview, he's speaking nothing but truth right there. You know what I'm saying? Because I do agree that this social media thing, this internet thing, has gotten folks going crazy. Everybody wants some clout. I mean, attention and clout is the new crack. It's like crack in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants it. You know what I'm saying? That's wild, wild work. I do agree with him as well when he's talking about that. That's what black folks use the social media platforms for, is to tear each other down and hold each other back. And I've said this in plenty of my other videos. You don't see any other genre of music doing stuff like we do in hip hop. You don't see, the country music artists tearing each other down. You don't see the jazz artists doing that. You don't see the pop artists doing that. You don't see no other genres of music doing like we do, to where we get on there and say such and such album's trash, I'm better than such and such. We just can't respect each other's craft and keep it moving. So I can respect what Benzino was talking about there, but I mean, it's crazy work. There's no way on nobody's anything that Nas is, or that Jim Jones is a bigger artist than Nas or more relevant than Nas. If you look at the survey, I had thousands of people vote on the survey on the channel. Make sure you check that out as well. It's like 95-5. You know what I'm saying? 5% of people went with Jim Jones. 95% of people went with Nas. I'm wondering who the 5% was, because I'm a big Jim Jones fan. I like the Hustler's Poem. I like the Ghost of Rich Porter. I like all of Jim's albums. They bang, but they not on Nas level, especially when it comes to the lyrics, the storytelling, the way he puts words together. I mean, Nas is one of the greatest to ever do it. I mean, Nas is one of those ones that's damn near on the Mount Rushmore when we talking about hip hop artists. You know what I'm saying? Especially from the old school hip hop areas. You know what I'm saying? Like the old school hip hop time. Talking about 80s, 90s, 2000s. Nas is on that Mount Rushmore damn near. If he's not, he's the next one off. You know what I'm saying? So crazy work, nation. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about Benzino's comments. Let me know how y'all feel about Jim Jones versus Nas. Who y'all think is more relevant in today's era, Nas or Jim Jones? Nation, y'all let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button on your way out.